This will be very full later on. We're about to go set up our train for more of this, so let's go do that. Let's go grab... Let's go make more underground belts first. Let's do that for while we are not making anything. So we're gonna go grab some belts from here. What do we need for this? We need a bunch of these, which we already had. And then we need iron. Look at that. Everything's full. You love to see that. I'm gonna try to make 100 red underground belts. And that will supply us for the near future, hopefully. We have 80 making. These are so expensive. Oh my. But we do have the output, or we do have the storage for it, so. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot. We're gonna make a ton. Right. That'll be good. Alright. So let's go and set up our mining area for the iron ore. And we'll bring that into this station for now. And that's not going to stay that way, but that's just how we're going to have it. Go bring our car over there. Then we can fuel the train while we're over there. Okay, so this is me getting sidetracked, as usual. We do also want to get our uranium mined. We need that as soon as possible, actually. That's probably more important than the iron. Because once we get the iron figured out, we're going to start building our smelting area. And that smelting area is going to be using electric furnaces. And the electric furnaces will be using electricity. And we're doing okay on the electricity right now. But that's not going to stay the case. So uranium takes a very long time to get online if you wanted to make it self-sufficient. So I want to get that started now, actually, instead of the iron. So let's get our train on the line here. Let's put down a train stop. We'll make it green for uranium. Down our train. Make it face that way. This train here is going to have one cargo and one fluid. The fluid is going to be carrying petroleum, not petroleum, sulfuric acid. And then the fluid is going to be carrying sulfuric acid that we need to mine the uranium. And then we'll bring all of the uranium that we mine to our base. We could do all the processing here, and we probably should, but this is how I'm going to do it. So let's fuel her up. This will be adding to it, so we want it this way. Gonna have set up like this. Oops. Alright, let's put down a couple turrets here because there are biters nearby. I'm not making any pollution using these things right now, but who knows? We might as well make sure that we are safe with our materials. Okay, so this is going to be picking up... Shoot, I didn't do this properly. No, please. Okay, so yeah, there's one off here. I had to do that because I need to line it up for where it's going to be when it comes into the station, and I just had done it freestyled, and it didn't fly here. Right, so that's still good. And again, I don't know how these fluid wagons work. How do you unload from fluid wagons? Does that even work like that? I don't even know. We'll have to do some testing on that. Let's pick up our car and ride it to the station. Right now we don't have a spot for it, so this is going to be a little tricky. We gotta hope that our other trains don't want to leave the station yet, otherwise we'll be making some crashes. Actually, probably wanted the other way around. That's okay. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that's... I was very stuck. Hey, you go back to mine. Well, no one died, so that was fine. And our robots, was able to heal us back up to full, so nothing of importance was lost. Nope, let's stop that. We'll leave this here. If we did this correctly, the copper train should not come in there and crash. So let's hope that's the case. This isn't equal, but hey, that's fine. I mean, from the iron to... This is a wider gap than this is. And that might make some people unhappy. But for me, I'm okay with this. Let's bring our train into the station. We're gonna make this train go back to the copper mine. Wait, oh yeah. The train is going left, so I have to hold A instead of D. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's put down a train stop here. And we'll put in our rail signals. Make this all hunky-dory. So the rail signal wants to go after the junction, I believe. And I put the chain signal before the junction here. Now I want the opposite side. And I think that should be good. Guys, we're learning. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's try to figure out how to fill up fluid wagons. We can use the water that's right here for that. What I'm thinking is just put a pipe up to it, and maybe that will work. Does that work? It does not work. Is there a special connector thing for this? How do you fill up fluid wagons? Is there a particular area you need to hook it up to? No. Alright, well, see, this is... You can tell I've never done this before. So... How do you do this? Also, let's make some stuff while we're here. What else do we need to make? Okay, so what's the deal? Looking at this, I don't really see any particular area where I could be adding fluid to it. So let's do some research. Sure, we'll do flammables. Is there a tutorial for this? There's not. Again, I tried doing this tutorial, I pretty much failed at getting that to work. What other ways are there? Oh, wait. That's what the barrels are for. I think. Okay, let's go get a barrel of sulfuric acid and see how that goes. It's a lot of work. Why can't you just take it directly from the pipe and put a valve on the pipe, right? Okay, our sulfuric acid is over here. Let's figure out how this works. I'm assuming you use it, you put it into a chemical plant. No? No, you do not. You do it in an assembly machine for some reason. You cannot do it in that assembly machine. You have to do a level 2. Because the normal ones don't have pipes, I guess. Or they don't have a fluid handling section. Let's see. We are going to want this, so we should probably hand make some purple. That's going to be next on the list. We have 7. Actually, let's go pick up some electric furnaces, so we don't have to make that in our inventory. How many do we have now? We have 127, so not many has been made since we last checked. Okay, so now we have 14. Wait, how many do we need for this? Oh, that's a problem. We need 1500 for the other part, but that's fine. We just need to start mining it. That's our main issue here. So actually, I don't need to do this. It'll be nice though, so we can start it at least. Get some purple going. And then we need more rails. We're gonna go grab that. And then we'll probably need more circuits for the productivity modules. And we're actually backed up on circuits now because the iron is here to play again. That's pretty cool. Alright. We don't really have that many red science backed up. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. So we make 3 per, so that's actually 90 purple science being made. Pretty good. Let's go grab more rails and make the rest that we can. 10. Still missing rails? Still missing rails. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this until we run out of electric furnaces, I guess. Or just do that, that's fine. Okay, so go figure out how barrels work. There you go. So, assembly 2 machine. I want to fill sulfuric acid barrel. Where are my barrels? Here they are. Power it up. And that goes really quickly. So this is an item. Why can't I just use this in the cargo train? Or do I have to put this in? The fluid train here. Where'd they go? See, they fit in here. I don't understand. How do you use fluid wagons? Yeah, this is not how you fill this up. So I don't understand. Pretty sure this won't work, but wanted to try it. Because the issue here is that it's still connecting through a pipe. Here, I'll give you 1. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't know how to fill a fluid wagon. Google. Factorio fluid wagon. Need a train station with pumps. Use pumps? I have a pump in here, right? Don't I? Oh no. Do I have engine units on me? Okay. Only have steel plate. What else do I need? Pipes. I have plenty of pipes. Oh no. Okay, so that's no good. We're gonna have to fix this up a little bit. I think that's better. Not much better, but I think it's better. Let's get the steel from here and make some pumps. Steel, engines, pipes. I'll make a couple. While I continue reading how this works. Looks like you just directly attach a pump. So if that's the case, that will be fine. And there's not really any issue there. I want to do the barrels though. How much does one barrel hold? It holds 50 sulfuric acid. So that's enough for 50 uranium. I think that's fine. I think that's better than doing this. Because that way I can test it a little bit more, or that can prevent putting more than I need to. Okay, there we go. We got it working. Stop doing that. Okay, so we now know how to load fluid wagons. So we've learned something this stream, and so it's always something good. Let's change the color of this to green. Uranium main. So if I use the barrels, well, either way, I'm going to need to have electricity over there. Because I'm going to need it for the mining. I'm going to need it for the drills. So, I'm just thinking, should I keep the fluid wagon or should I not? Because the pros of the fluid wagon would be, I don't really have to worry about loading, unloading barrels and emptying them, filling them up. The cons are that basically I'm always going to be putting more sulfuric acid in here than I need to. Which isn't necessarily a problem. I think what I'm going to do, now that I've thought about it, is I'm just gonna put sulfuric acid in here. It's gonna be a little less hassle than than using the barrels. We're just gonna have to route sulfuric acid from over here to the train. Because either way, we're gonna have to route something from here to over here. And I guess underground pipes isn't the worst thing. We definitely don't have enough on us though. Let's try routing directly from here. We'll have half of this one going to the trains. Okay, let's not get caught up in anything here. Probably the best thing would be to go through here, so let's revise what we've done here. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's continue revising. Right. This will be fine. Just fix this a little bit and continue on. We're gonna put it through here, but I cannot. Sad day. And we have reached our next problem. Darn, we ran out of underground pipes. Okay, so I think we need to build a couple assembly machines worth of pipes to get this going. I don't think taking from here will be enough. What do we need for this? We need iron. Luckily, we have a decent amount of iron. Okay. So let's plop down our assembly machines. I'm sure I have many orphaned assembly machines all over the place. Okay. There we go. This will bring us to our train. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room here so we can get that going. And we're going to have a storage tank right here. And we'll fill this up with 2 pumps. We're out of pipes. Oh no. Let's make some more. There we go. We did it. We did it, guys. Although the problem here is now that we are siphoning off a ton of sulfuric acid from our main area. So we need to figure out, we'd like to stop this when it's too much, you know? Let's go take a look at our stores. Right now that our sulfur is full, so we're gonna see how much it's taking away from our store. At the most it can take away is 50k, which is 2 storage containers. And this is still very full, so I'm not concerned anymore. Because it's really only taking half away from this. Maybe all of it right now, actually, because of since these are full. And this one's not going, so that means that it's not even taking away from here. So I take back what I said. I think this is completely fine. So in the meantime, let's make some big electric poles, because we're going to need to route some electricity over to that area. So for that we need copper, steel, and iron sticks. So let's pick up some copper. Okay, let's pick up some iron and steel. This is already full. That is actually crazy. So here I need sticks. You guys up. Then we'll need this. Copper, steel. Alrighty. And we'll let those go for a little bit. More iron on us. So what's going to happen here is we're going to wait for this is done, and then we'll get a oops. We'll get a decent amount from there. And then we're just going to start a line from here and have a big electric pole follow this entire thing up to over here. And ideally I'd have some come up here as well, but I think I'll just do that. And then after that we're going to mine this area out with sulfuric acid and put all of the uranium into a chest. I don't think I'm going to stock the train yet. But I'm thinking about it. Because we can't process it yet. Check out what we need. We need the nuclear reactor. No, we need centrifuge. So we need concrete. Let's go make some concrete. What do you need for concrete? We need stone bricks, iron ore, and water. So that is readily available here. We just need to get the iron ore. Which kind of sucks because we're already struggling here with the supply. But again, that's what we're going to add later. Technically, we're okay on the iron plates that are coming out, so I don't feel too badly about siphoning this off here right now. We will have to clean this up in the future. But for now, I don't feel too bad about it. Okay, and then look at this very terrible way of putting this out here. Alright, there we go. We have our iron ore here. We have our stone bricks here. We just need to grab some water. And we do have a water line coming down here, so we can just grab it. Do we have enough pipe to grounds? Probably not, actually. Right, well, we're gonna need to make those. How many did we make? We made 3, because apparently that's the limit here. Let's say we need about a full stack. Let's go for 50. We'll just babysit this for now. It goes pretty quickly, it looks like. Let's finish out this stack. So we'll probably use up like a fair amount, probably like 35 of them. Okay. Okay, what else do we need to make? We need to make pipes. Let's do that now. We'll just let that go. We're gonna need the pipes for mining the uranium as well, so we're going to need a fair amount of them. So let's get more going, actually. And then we'll have one be an underground. Okay. Let's make 3 stacks of undergrounds, and from there I think we'll be good to go. Luckily we have our store of iron that's right here, and this will go rather quickly. We're just looking for one more stack of these. We do want more pipes as well, just regular pipes. We don't need the undergrounds. More iron. Right. Darn it. It's fine. We're gonna use some to get the water over here, so let's do that now while we're waiting on the pipes. I could grab some water directly, but we already have this line coming down, so we'll just grab it from here instead. How far does the underground pipe go? Not far enough. I kind of wanted to hide some of this here. We can. Alright. Let's bring it over here. Darn it. We just happened to put our iron loop here. We can fix it. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We'll fix the loop. In the meantime, we can see how fast the coal's being used up. Not that fast. Not that slowly either. Oops. There we go. Now we can grab some. Oh, we're actually empty on the chests. Because it's been a while since that train has been running. There you go. Good work, train. You do your thing. Okay, so we're gonna grab the water from here. Again, as far as I know, water is basically infinite. And so with infinite, with the speed based on the pipe, rather than the supply of water. So as long as you cut it off from a water pipe, you're fine. It won't slow anything else down. That's at least my understanding of it. Right. There we go. Now we have our water over here, so we can make concrete. That was the whole purpose of this. Alright, let's go pick up our pipes, because we need the assembly machines in them. We'll have 2 assembly machines worth making concrete. You need to use level 2s because that can carry the fluids, unlike level 1s. What else do you want from me, game? We need the better armor so we have more inventory space. That would be nice. Okay. So we have these going. We'll move these up and wrap the iron around to meet with the brick here. Shoot, not how you do that. I want put some stuff down so we can make room here. I want the iron on the left side of the belt because that way I can insert the stone bricks on the other side. We have to make sure that the lining, that I line this up properly. And there we go. Finally did it. Put away this iron. Okay, so from here, I'll just do that. Grab that. Bring some water down here. Let's use pipes the whole way through. And then add some electricity. Now the problem is, where do I output it? I think we'll do the inelegant solution of outputting it to 2 separate locations because I don't know how to do this otherwise. I mean, I could figure it out, but too much time would be wasted. And I think I figured it out. So, time wasted either way. We're going to input the iron from that side rather than this side. And I have realized that that doesn't work. So, time effectively wasted for sure. Because I need the stone bricks. Obviously, I can't just put iron in. I could use a long-handed inserter to put inside. Possibly, but too fancy, too fancy. Just stop thinking. We got it into 2 different chests, and that will be fine for our methods here. We might as well keep it unpacked. The concrete will be useful other places as well, and we need that for any of the nuclear stuff. So that's that. So by now our train should be nice and full. We have our big electric poles ready to go. You know, I haven't been populating any of my tool belts. Should probably do that. Those are the normal ones. Here we go. Right, good to go. So, this thing is definitely full. This is probably actually all the sulfuric acid we'll ever need to get over there. Because this is 25k worth of uranium ore, if I understand correctly. So we could effectively just stop this. I think I'll do that. I'll have this tankard here of 17k more and we'll be good. Actually, I'll let this get full first. Why not? Okay, so we are going to go on our way here. And let us begin our coverage of electricity. Need to get out so I can place it. Okay, so idea here is click and hold, and this will be perfectly placed until we crash into our other train. Well, you need to spend more time with the iron mine. No one was hurt. It's okay. We're all fine. So that's 2 crashes now that we've had. Oh, I missed my stop. Really, might as well bring it to the iron while I'm doing this. All right. Now we want to bring it to our uranium. Sorry, trying to figure out maximum range here. There you go. And again, if you hold down the click button, it will input it as far as it can. So you don't have to actually time it. Pretty nifty. Hey, okay, we made it. Let me get out and finish the rest of this way, because I couldn't do it with the turn here. And there we have it. We have electricity all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. Isn't that nice? So now we want to do this whole mining thing. How are we going to... Whoa, what? Oh, okay. Let's get rid of all the rocks. And we're going to try to mine this uranium. Well, first we want to get this at the right spot. So let's go to the main base. Go back to the uranium mine. Wait for it to stop. And now... Dang it. Hang on. Let's make main base uranium. There we go. And now I can make it manual, and it won't leave. So I should have some pumps, which I do. And I'm going to output the uranium that was the sulfuric acid that's in there into a storage tank that I don't have. Let's make that. Luckily Did I cut the pole? Luckily we have electricity here. And we'll let that make a couple tanks. And we got our tank. We'll put 2 down. And we'll take a pump and we'll go this way. So now this knows that all the uranium should, the sulfur should exit this. And let's set up our mining field here. In truth, we really don't need to mine all of these guys. But we will, because why not? What is this? Tree? Get out of here, tree. We don't want you. I think I'm just gonna make it a nice square instead of trying to get every little piece that we can. So the yellow The yellow arrow is where it's going to output. And the blue is where the pipage for the sulfuric acid is going. So I could do this. And I'll put a substation here, just so I can get all of our guys here with the minimum amount. Again, we're not going to completely min-max this, because I don't really care enough to get all of this set up. We only need a majority of this. We don't need the whole thing set up. Okay, so this covers this, so we can actually move this over even further. Late game uranium basically covers itself, so as long as you have the good starting point and you get the initial uranium that you need, you don't really need much more past that. So that's why I keep saying that I don't really care about getting the most out of this as I can. Put this here. And again, this is actually probably too much. But that is a-okay with me. I think we're going to be on this map for a little bit longer than just the rocket. So planning for late game mode is a-okay. We are introducing a lot of pollution though, so that's going to be something we need to make sure that we don't mess with too much. I mean, get rid of all the biters is basically what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Let's put our substations that we need. Basically all these are covered. There we go. That means all of them should be good to go. We do have some overlap, and again, we could probably add a couple more, but I think this is just fine. And instead of putting it there, I'm actually going to put it up on this top one. And we just connect it like this, and everything should be hunky-dory. Need to connect electricity. We're good to go. And you can see this top line is mining now because it has the access to the sulfuric acid. All we have to do is connect it like this. And wait. And it should be all good. I actually don't know how these are mining. Oh, okay, wait. So these are connected. These are connected, these are connected, these are connected. Alright. My brain knew what I was doing. Or my hands knew what my brain was doing, but my brain didn't know. But hey, we got it now. All we have to do is put all these belts here. And we're good to go. We have our uranium being mined. We don't have the centrifuge for it right now. But we do have the concrete being mined, or concrete being made for them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them on the train. So this train can move. And there can be more potential for for disaster. That's more fun, right? We are out of belts, pretty much. That sucks. Don't even have the yellow belts to finish this off. Oh boy. Okay, let's fix this. Be more economical with our belt. Right, so that's that. We'll move this down this way. Connect it with a splitter. Don't have any red splitters. Oh boy. And we're slowing it down with our yellow splitters, but that's fine. No problems. We're okay. That's good enough. Good enough.